What's going on? It's Fist. Hey, doing this right off my computer. Old school style microphone. Anyways, it's just a short video. I only cut out the relevant parts that I thought would pertain to multiplayer. I thought it was very interesting. Some of the differences I've noticed in the direction in which they're going in. The way the characters leap and jump pertaining to their legs. Comparative to other Call of Duties, they're pretty close together versus being apart, which is kind of weird. It leaves their legs open for being hit. Grappling hook, I think it's pretty cool. I like to see that in multiplayer. We probably will see it in multiplayer. I like the way the sounds, the way it sounds, and how you can grapple on items like this and move around. I don't know how that would pertain to multiplayer. You look at this guy jumping, or this girl jumping up here and then hitting her jetpack and jumping sideways and shooting. I don't know, lag compensation with, snipers bursting left and right. I mean, it's already bad enough that snipers have the ability to drag scope, and now you're giving them burst left and burst right. I mean, burst drag scoping, no scoping, it's going to be really annoying. I don't even understand. If snipers can still do that dumbass shit in this game and drag scope and no scope, I mean, just think of what they could do. Drag scoping with jetpacks. That's really going to be a huge issue if anybody can master that. I mean, even jumping backwards, you'll see in the end of this movie, you're jumping and turbo boosting and not even having the ability to sit there and just shoot somebody. All you gotta do is drag the scope and hit somebody. I think it'd be pretty retarded. I like that the little gadgets there. You can look at the Skets, this little reticle on this gun. I think it's probably a long range weapon. Obviously, you see how their legs are close together. That's different from many other Call of Duty. So that's going to give you a profile to hit versus in other Call of Duties where the legs are spread apart and there's space in between. So that's going to be pretty hard. Here is the invisibility. So you can see it looks like it's kind of rainbow color. I don't think you'd have a problem hitting that. And I think this is the mask or heavy duty shield. Here you see some new style of fighting. I don't know if this is going to be part of the game where you're actually, have to fight hand-to-hand combat. I think that would be pretty cool if that's in multiplayer. I mean, obviously, if they're showing extended fighting scenes like this, it might be a possibility in the game, but I doubt it because multiplayer is pretty fast. So if it is, I think it would be cool for 1v1, but I don't know if they would put something like that in the game. I would kind of look forward to it. If it's in there, it's great. You see a bunch of changes in there, and then at the end, they show a multiplayer guy turbo boosts and jumps backwards. I think this is where the learning curve and mimicking games like Halo and Titanfall, I mean, you're taking a huge gamble, and I think that takes away from a lot of what Call of Duty is, and you're throwing the name on this game. Is really not a first-person shooter military basic concept. Here you see this dashing, and that's what I was talking about with snipers. I mean, it's great for mini weapons, but other weapons it's not. Here you can see there's huge amount of changes. The mini-map is shrunken down. There's red and white when shooting people. I thought that was pretty awesome. Here you see in the right-hand corner, also, you'll notice that you can see the upgrade of the armor suit. You got like a little skeleton, or those might be like a two-piece, whether what your gadget is on your arm or your helmet or your exoskeleton. Those are the two spots right there. You see like a B-1 bomber right there, and then a helicopter drone for your sidekick. So if you didn't know what that was, that's a B-1 bomber pick. But I thought it was interesting that they moved back to a smaller mini-map. So when you got a smaller mini-map, it probably means that you're going to be having smaller maps, which is going to be more condensed fighting, which is going to mean, a faster action-packed paced game. I don't know as far as like double jumping and go in the air. So you're probably going to have instead of a bigger maps that are wider getting to people, you're going to have shorter maps that are more vertical. So that's where you're going to get the longevity from. And a lot of recoil in this. You see the reticles light up with the two red dots on the inside the gun reticle. So I like what they did as far as the kill feed, the mini map, the little things that you like about the game. So this game is going more vertical with the exoskeleton loadouts, and in my opinion, I thought somebody brought up some really good points on Twitter where they were saying things to the effect that it seems like they were jumping on the hype train with Titanfall, and they combined the mech with the human, and they just went more vertical with it, which is fine. So you got the exoskeleton suit. So instead of like stretching out the maps wide, then they just go height wise with it. So they're going more vertical, and it's just all shows right here. So you're gonna get a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is gonna be a vertical game. So instead of playing long out, you're gonna play taller out, and there's gonna be different levels to the game. And I think the minimap and the kill feed are what they should be. Same amount of bullets you probably take to kill in Modern Warfare 2. Other than that, we'll just have to wait and see more that comes out. I think it'll all shake out soon enough. The fact that it's not trending, the video's not getting much press, and people are saying Destiny's 5-1 on pre-orders. I mean, it's kind of worrisome for the franchise, but you gotta remember Activision owns both franchises, so they're playing against themselves. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.